welcome to my channel. My name is Alicia. Today I have for you some empties. I think my empty basket has been filling up faster. I've been really trying to conscientiously use all of my stuff and, I don't know, make the best of it instead of just having it sit around and collect dust. So it doesn't really seem like it's time for another empties, but my bin is full and it's time. These videos are my longest videos anyway, so I don't like the basket to get any fuller anyway. So one of my absolute favorite things I've gotten in the last few months was from Simsy, and this was a butter pecan sugar scrub. This was heavenly. I would definitely consider buying this again. It smelled so good. I don't know. I always want to show you like you can smell it, but it still smells so good even though I rinsed it out. I would say the butter pecan is almost, it was a very nice fall scent. I think I got it in my October one. But the sugar scrub was so nice. I get so many other kind of scrubs that I don't know if I will need to repurchase it. I believe it was like $12. But it really did a great job of both exfoliating and kind of being soft. This is a more kind of a grainier sugar scrub, but really nice. The only drawback from this one was that it settles. So really, once you got maybe like halfway through, I would say you need to just stir it up. I just stirred it with my finger because I keep this in the shower, but it settled. So kind of like the sugar went to the bottom and the syrupy stuff or whatever came up on top. So that would be the only negative, but I really enjoyed using that product. It felt kind of like a luxury kind of spa-like item. So I really liked the Simsy Sugar Scrub and would highly recommend them. So here's one. Comically, my husband did not like. I can't say it was my favorite either. This was the Myers Acorn Spice. And I don't know, I love acorns. Like, I don't know, I have like an acorn glass little, I don't know, kind of figurine. Not that equates into hand soap. It was a fall scent. And on first smell, it's okay. But it's a very kind of fakey fall scent. And the hand soap wasn't that bad, but I also had gotten the cleaner, and that was truly terrible. My husband's very easygoing, so I know I've made a couple comments in the last couple of months about him and scents. He pretty much lets me do whatever, and he's easygoing. But this is one scent I think he would be happy if I never brought back into the house, and I agree with him. It was very strong. When you washed your hands, it lingered. When you used the cleaner, it lingered. So like you would just walk in and the whole kitchen kind of smelled like fake fall. So anyway, this is one product that I think we're both glad that has gone away. This was bought by mistake. I thought I was getting bully sticks, and these were beef gully. So they were like kind of knockoff. But they were much cheaper. I got them at Target. They're by Paul Love. My dog loved them. It was like $9.99 for 20, which I should have known they were not real bully sticks because that would have no way, because bully sticks are really expensive, at least here in California. So I really recommend this if you have dogs and maybe, you know, bully sticks are out of your price range. Teddy really enjoyed those. A product I did not like that I thought I would. I had just gotten this in my Facetory mystery box. This was Herb Black Tea Scrub. When I was reading it to you guys, it had said gentle, and I think it's still on here, said gentle. This was terrible. I mean terrible. I used this as quick as possible on my body. Originally, for that video, I had kind of done like a try-on. I used this and my whole face turned red, and I totally could have included that footage, but this was terrible, especially for your face. And I think it actually says, you know, it cleanses the pores. It has Camilla Sensis leaf extract, which is really good. It's supposed to be calming. Terrible. Oh yeah, right here. Softly scrubbing. I think I might as well have taken sandpaper out and blasted my face. When things come in like little jars like this, I guess I always assume it's for my face, but I can't really say this even felt good on my body. So I used it literally as fast as possible. I don't know, maybe if you like heavy duty sandpaper, like might as well have taken sand at the beach and just poured it on my skin. Definitely don't recommend, but there might be somebody out there who really needs a heavy duty product. All right, so here's another one. This coconut oil nutrient rich hair mask by Oleology. I had another hair mask in one of my empties from TJ Maxx that I absolutely loved, so I ran out of it. They didn't have any more, so I had got this at TJ Maxx, $6.99, to try to recreate that. Maybe if you have bone stick dry hair, this would work for you. It is super thick, so on appearance it looks like it would be really nice. At least for my hair personally, this does absolutely nothing. If anything, I feel it makes your hair coarser and more unconditioned than when you started. And I don't know how that a product can make your hair worse when it's supposed to be conditioning. So maybe there's a hair type out there somewhere that this works for. Not only did I not feel like it did anything, my hair was the worst to brush out after I used this. On the flip side, I felt like my hair kind of had an oily residue. Now, how it can be dry and oily at the same time, I have no idea, but I absolutely did not like that product. And as you can see, I can't even stomach trying to use it. It literally did nothing for my hair. Now, here is probably my favorite hair mask of all times. Thankfully, Ipsy just had this on sale in their add-ons, like in December. Their add-ons for me personally have been taking forever to get here, so they have not arrived yet. I would use this all the time if it wasn't so expensive. These are 8 packs for $28, and I believe it was either 12 or 18 that I got the add-ons for. And then today there was another add-on where I could get a little tube, so I got another tube. Foxy Bay Don't Hate Hydrate Replenishing Hair Mask. Absolutely the best I've ever had for my hair, and I've been trying a lot here lately. So you use 1 pack. I have very thick hair and I have lots of hair. This barely does the bare minimum of covering, but my hair comes out so soft and absolutely no like oily residue or anything. My hair brushes so well. So Foxy Bay, honestly, love this. Absolutely love it. Probably when I run out of my next pack, I may have to just break down and spend the money because it's really good. I'm also interested in trying their shampoo and conditioner. Let me know if you've ever used that, but I highly recommend that, and I've repurchased that. All right, so I got this in my Ipsy for December, and I highly recommend. This is by the Creme Shop, or Creme, however they would say it. And this was the Dear Diary. They had some holiday ones. I had went on their website. Unfortunately, their masks are sold separately. They're all like $3 to $6 each, mostly around the $3 range. But you have to pay for shipping, which I understand not every place has free shipping, but you have to spend $50. So I didn't necessarily want to spend $50 on face masks. They had a holiday gift set of this, but they were sold out when I went on. But this was a really nice mask. So if you're looking for face masks, I recommend the Creme Shop. These were I had 2 of them. Both of them were just extra nice. And one of the reasons that I am even mentioning them, because I go through so many face masks, I don't mention all of them. They had really good ingredients, pretty high up on the list. So this has sodium hyaluronate, which is really good moisturizer. So I really liked that. And it was fairly high on the ingredient list. So that's my reason I'm recommending the Creme Shop, however you say it, because they had such good ingredients. And as I was looking on their masks online, I went to the ingredient list, and most of them had pretty decent ingredients, fairly high up on the list. So someday, if they ever have a coupon or free shipping, I might go for it. I don't need to order $50 worth of masks just to get free shipping. So that was the only thing that deterred me from repurchasing, is that they have a shipping charge. So I'm just mentioning this one. This was a bath tea that I got in my bath bevy or something. But it was kind of interesting. It was like little pouches and you put it in the bath. It was a fun little thing to try. You know, I guess I prefer a bath bomb, but it was really fun. It had like little colors inside. Anyway. All right. So this was one that I do not like, and you can see it's full it made me break out. I've tried this 2 or 3 times and I break out every time. And it's a Tetraforce Wash Off Mask by Alicia Coy. One of my favorite moisturizers is by Alicia Coy. So I don't know. If you can see the little flecks, those little flecks actually kind of like stick on. So I don't know what this is, but this does not agree with my skin type, so I don't recommend, and I'm not going to force myself just to use it up because I have it. So I mentioned this because I got this, a candle like this in my December Fire and Nice. This was the one I spent $25 on. In my mind, $25 is sort of crazy, especially for a small candle like this. I feel like I could have gotten like a giant Yankee candle for that price. But I just love this scent. I thought it was cute. The scent is called Tree Farm. Oh, I still just love it. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I just really liked the Tree Farm scent. And this is also, I think Fire and Nice also has a candle company, and it's Purple Vertigo Candles on Etsy. You can also get to their page through Fire and Nice on Etsy. So I use essential oils. This is a Serenity by doTERRA. I use essential oils every night. In our room, in my daughter's room. I love lavender. I love different things. This is Serenity. I have trouble sleeping sometimes, so I got the Serenity to try to help me sleep. Yeah, I definitely would not go out of my way to buy this again. It has lavender, juniper, cinnamon, that ylang ylang, which I can never say, and a whole bunch of other ones. I'm sure it's wonderful, but for me, I would say 50-50. Did it work for helping me sleep? Maybe it did something and I wasn't aware of it, but it was nice, and maybe it would work for some people, but for whatever reason, I didn't feel like it was that helpful for me. Speaking of essential oils, I often go with Eden's Garden, because you can get a much bigger bottle for way less. So this is lavender. Lavender is always in my diffuser. I think it really helps. A tip, if you have a headache anymore, like certain headaches, I can take Tylenol and Motrin, and it pretty much does nothing. I take the lavender, I put it on my temples, I put it on my wrists, and I put it on my neck, and it almost, not always, but takes my headache away. So I love lavender, and again, I use Eden's Garden, good grief, because you can get a much bigger bottle for a fraction of the price. So doTERRA, I've had them off and on for a couple of years. That's how I started essential oils, but then I was like, man, I love the idea, but my pocketbook doesn't. And you have to pay a membership, and their prices are expensive. And they claim that there's a bunch of testing and certified, but they claim to do that for these two. So I personally, for a lot of my oils, go with them. Here is another one that I have repurchased. I got this, this was the first month that Ipsy had the Glam Bag Plus, where you got to choose 3 items. This was one that they chose for me. And at the time, I kind of gave this like crap, because I was like, what is a cryo ATP sports booster? I still don't know what a sports booster is. Like, no idea. That's still a negative, I feel like. What is it for? And for this particular one, the lid did not come on and off easy. I think that was just a defect for this particular bottle. But this became my favorite morning serum. So in the morning, I would put some on, I would use my roller. I really felt like it kind of wakened up, I don't even know. It helped my skin sort of like bounce back from sleeping. And so even though I still really have no idea what a sport booster is, I repurchased this last month on Ipsy. They had it for $18, and so I picked it up. This is One Skin. This is like $120 or something ridiculous. So I would never ever spend that much money for this. But for 18 bucks on Ipsy, absolutely. So I did repurchase this. So again, I don't know, this is kind of like a tea scrub. I'm not really know why I'm showing it because you can't like necessarily repurchase it. But this was a salt scrub. And this is the first time I remember using a salt scrub. If I've had a salt scrub, it was years and years ago. Hard. Very hard. I mean, as in grainy. I think I had like a small cut on my hand. It did not feel good. So if you guys have used salt scrubs before, are they all as kind of gritty and hard as this one? So I definitely like, I guess, a softer scrub. So here is another one that the jury's out on this one. I don't think I would repurchase this. I had done a Korean skincare haul, I don't know, several months ago. And I'm not sure if you say that Unique, I don't know. But it's a tea tree relief serum. I didn't necessarily notice any benefit. I did use it all. It was nice enough, but again, I don't know if it helped or anything. Alright, so here is a Hanalei Lip Treatment. I got this in, I believe, my December Ipsy. Absolutely no-go. I've used it twice and no more. It is literally like Vaseline. It is a very thick, very oily. I feel like it tastes like Vaseline. It stays thick on your lips, so if like you lick your lips, you're tasting all the Vaseline. I just, no. I mean, I think you'd be better off just putting actual Vaseline on your lips. So as far as lip treatments go, I would say no. And I've had other products by Hanalei that I really, really like, so I really don't understand, but not a fan at all. On to a chapstick I love and I have repurchased. This is the EOS. I'm not sure if it has, how you say that, but it is a luxury chapstick in my mind. And that's as far as it rolls up. But it is like a nice creamy texture. It feels so moisturizing. These kind of chapsticks last me forever. I just got a 2-pack for $4.99, I think, at like the grocery store. So compared to your everyday, just regular, like, you know, like, I can't think of the brand, but like just a regular kind of chapstick, I think chapstick brand chapstick. This is just so much creamier, so much richer. I mean, as luxury as chapstick can go, I really recommend the EOS. Alright, so I had these little like capsules of moisturizer in my Facetory. And it was really lovely to try. It's by Factor. It was a probiotic ball capsule. And there was like, you had to like mix it up. There were like kind of like a little capsule in there. If you have super, super dry skin, I would recommend giving this a try. For me, it was just too moisturizing. Like it just sat on top of my skin. I don't necessarily feel like it soaked in. It took a while to soak in. So this was fun to try. It came with like 6 capsules. But for me, my skin, I don't have dry enough skin, I think. I think that was the problem. They were too moisturizing, if there is such a thing. Alright, another one I love by First Aid Beauty. And this is the Fab Pharma Arnica Rescue Relief Mask. So if you have sensitive skin, if you have red, kind of prone to redness, I really like this one. I think it's very calming. Very good ingredients. I really, really like the First Aid Beauty. I actually bought the full size of this. I really like it. This was another one in my Korean skincare. It was nice enough. I use so many face products that I really can't say which ones are doing the good deeds and which ones aren't. This is Calm Relieving Anti-Redness. So I did really like it. Overall, I think my redness has decreased. Again, I use so many different products. It's hard to know which product is helping. So this is by 9 Wishes, and all of the Korean skincare that I bought seems to be really affordable. So if you are wanting to get into skincare, but you're like, geez, I can't afford it, I would check out some Korean skincare websites. Because this, and I think my other one that I showed you earlier, like less than $15. So fairly cheap to get some serums that are helpful. All right, so this was from FabFitFun. Terrible, terrible to me, but it could be my hair type or somebody else could find it that you really like it. This is the DP Hue ACV Apple Cider Vinegar, oh that's why the ACV is, dry shampoo. It does nothing. I think it almost makes my hair drier, more brittle. It's also very like hard. Like you have to like dump it on your head, but then you can't keep dumping it. You have to like go like this till you dump some more. I had white powder everywhere. All over my clothes, no good. I recently tried the Billy dry shampoo, which is also powder, way better, worked. Still had a little bit of the white powder going, but I didn't have to keep going up and down to get it on. It just kept coming as I downsed my head. I don't know. I feel like anymore FabFitFun with their, like the 3 items they choose for you, seems like that's where they're saving their money. I feel like they're giving us products in those last 3 where they choose them that just aren't very quality. But that's just my opinion, and with the ones I've gotten, I haven't been that excited with. So, this was a find at the grocery store, York peppermint chocolate flavored hot chocolate. So from October to December, I buy more Starbucks than I buy the rest of the year. I don't know what it is. It has become a routine or a habit, starting with a salted caramel hot mocha in October, and I really like the peppermint mochas at Starbucks. So when I saw this at the grocery store, I thought this is a way to save money, possibly have a healthier treat, but I put milk in mine instead of water, so I'm not quite sure it's any healthier per se, but I really, a very nice peppermint flavor, not too overpowering. This was a really nice treat. So that was at our hot chocolate aisle in the grocery store. And then this is my empty. I just did the video of the Billy versus Venus and Dollar. And so this is my Vera Bradley. I'm not buying any more heads. The heads are too expensive. Love Venus. It was very awesome. Very pretty Vera Bradley handle. But the heads, even though they are really nice and they last fairly long, it's like a 4-pack for 20 bucks. So I like Billy better. So this is going away. But anyway, thank you so much for stopping by to see my empties for January. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a fabulous year so far. I know it just started. Fingers crossed that 2021 is better than 2020. Anyway, bye guys, and I will talk to you soon.